Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. Oh, thought I hit record already. Oops. The new power and all for one. We're officially on episode 100 of My Hero Academia. I'm happy we're here, man. I'm glad we made it. Damn, it's been a hell of a journey. The fact that we made it to episode 100 is just... It makes me happy. Well...
It's taking us quite some time.
You ain't kidding. So, we're going to go ahead and get into this. So, My Hero Academia, Season 5. Well, it's not episode 100. It's instead... I forget the exact number it is this season. But it's like the 100th episode.
12 or 13, I think.
I think so, yeah. So, let's go ahead and get into it. Here we go.
It was crazy how fast you acted to try to stop me with those falling pipes. And you used the binding cloth just like Mr. Aizawa does. Your judgment and moves were on par with ours. Watching you hold your own with our classes was so inspiring. I'm blown away. But my quirk didn't help anyone in the match. In fact, I put people in danger.
In all probability, Shinso will join the hero course in your second year.
We didn't necessarily lose if you look at what we planned. If I had known that Midoriya's quirk was a blank, then we could have come up with tactics in response. In other words, if we were to fight again right now, there's no telling who would win.
That's enough out of you.
That's right.
Guarantee Vlad's just like, oh, shut up, you lost, get over it.
I panicked, thinking that he'd end up hurt.
If I had known that Midoriya's quirk was a blank, then who knows?
A blank? What does that mean?
I have a task for you. Come visit Eri tomorrow.
Eri?
Oh, wowzer, you learned how to write super fast.
I've been writing letters.
Awesome. So who are they for?
For Deku and for you, Lemillion. I want to thank you both so much.
No.
No.
What's wrong? Use it! Whoa! What, are you scared or something? Wait! I'm trying, but it won't activate!
That's not how you should approach this. Cut it out.
That new power's useless if it doesn't work when he's in trouble.
We're supposed to be making sure it doesn't come out.
I don't sense Black Whip anymore.
Think harder. You must have noticed something that triggered the new power.
I don't think so. But the man I talked to said now's the time, so... maybe there's something going on in the world that's making this happen?
Could it have something to do with All for One? His passed on ability originally came from him, right? And think about it. He has control over multiple quirks. I see it now. You're basically the same as him.
That's something I've thought but didn't want to say.
If I really beat you down, it'll come back. The only thing to do is kick the crap out of you and force the energy to go wild again.
Do not try to murder your classmate.
I judged that it wasn't a power I could use at the moment. It's possible that's why I feel as though the quirk has been locked away for the time being. If it's anything like imagining the egg in the microwave, then I may be able to envision a lock opening to get Black Whip to activate again.
Damn it! This is boring! And stop thinking out loud! Stupid muttering gives me the creeps.
You completely showed me up with your manliness in that match. Since I'm made of metal, I can withstand intense heat. But on the other hand, there's a limit to how durable I can be. The more you're hit, the stronger you get. You're right. We're both manly tattoo.
Hi, beef stew's on the dinner menu tonight.
What the fuck is happening to Mineta?
My God,
they're clockwork oranging Mineta with something.
Yeah, let's
About
take
the
this.
training.
It's just like, why are you forcing me to watch Pride and Prejudice? Why are you forcing me to watch Pride and Prejudice?
You were adamant that I not hold back against you in our fight, but I guess you were hiding something yourself.
No, it's not that. It's just another part of my original power. Today was the first time something like that happened, so I was surprised myself.
I bet it was pretty shocking. I apologize for doubting you.
How can you be sharp and dull at the same time?
You were amazing, Todoroki.
I have to start aiming even higher.
I can't believe it. To think that you'd be the one approaching me about
Help!
training.
Please, stop.
Allow me to take care of the paperwork and clearances. The rest of you can continue focusing on teaching.
I appreciate it.
Shinso sure reminds me of the emo kid you used to be. You found yourself a miniature Aizawa, huh? Or is this really about Shirakumo?
If you have something to say, make it brief.
It's the bad guy. Oh no.
What's
this foolish child saying?
Oh, I told her that UA has its bad parts and that you represented one of its downsides.
I'm sorry, I'm a man who follows the path of...
Oh.
How about it? Any luck?
This one is a blank.
Disappointing, but it's not your fault.
You wanted him to copy Ares' quirk? Why would that be a good thing?
Also, what does blank mean?
It must mean her power works like yours. Both of your quirks function as stockpilers. If it's an ability that accumulates something and changes it into a form of energy, I don't copy the stored up fuel that would make it function.
That makes sense.
Okay.
For example, Fat Gum's quirk works only if he stockpiled a bunch of fat, but he'd still be skinny.
I draw these blanks every once in a while.
If it hadn't been for that, Monama's limbs probably would have shot off into space.
Yeah.
So, why try this on Ari?
I wonder if he can copy Mirio's. I wonder if he can copy Mirio's quirk, and that way he could just be like, your quirk is still here, it's just locked away.
I thought it'd be easier if Monoma borrowed her power, trained with it, and taught her how to use it safely.
I cause everyone problems.
No.
I just wish that I didn't have this power.
Don't get sad.
It doesn't always cause trouble, though. You saved my life with your rewind quirk. Think of them like they're knives in the kitchen. They may be dangerous, but if they're sharp and you use them right, they make yummy food, huh? That's why when you use your power for good, it's wonderful.
Aww.
If that...
Okay then, I'll get better at my quirk.
Yeah.
Good.
You go,
I'm
kid.
going to master one for all, too.
Let's test our bodies against the elements!
Necessary.
Be careful not to slip!
Close the door, you guys. Sue's going into hibernation.
After today, I don't expect to see you chum buckets anytime soon. Nothing
Hey.
makes me happier. Are you ready, Plankton Brains?
Detriment? Whoa.
Shit, what the fuck?
Hydro Thunder. Oh, wow.
The fish are biting today, boys.
Wait for the pros? They might be a while. This assault just began.
I'll handle this then.
Be cautious. First, you need to check
The surroundings, I know. You worry about evacuations.
You can't fight these villains, but we can.
It's a steady stream of wallets!
You two have only been licensed for half an hour.
It's gonna be them.
Yeah.
Todoroki. Yep. Todoroki freezes it up. There you go. That's right. Woo!
That a problem?
Yes.
How many minutes have to pass before we can be heroes?
You can't just take other people's belongings.
Oof.
A couple of ice cubes aren't gonna stop me! In order to pull this operation off without a hitch, we mapped out every last patrol pattern in this area. I won't let you ruin this!
Get a real job!
Too bad for you, we happened to cross your path.
It's me anytime I get a fucking message from somebody else's account that's hacked on Discord. I'm just like, get a real job!
Yeah, about that. Bakugo.
What, those little blasts knock you out?
I'm through playing around! Oh, whoa! These items are strong! Ah!
It's like we're inside a beautiful snow globe.
Young lady, get back here!
Oh.
Try not to get yourself killed!
Hey, Todoroki, you mind freezing?
I was hoping we could avoid any violence.
Uh-oh. No freezing. Instead, fire.
Freeze! Heat wave!
Ow.
Oh, you're that famous delinquent from UA High.
You want to rethink that word?
Did you two manage to do this by yourselves? Perfect! You're incredible! I can't believe you're only students! Thank you! You're gonna be top heroes! I'm positive about that fact. And you can just leave the rest of this mess to slide and go. That's me!
His gauntlets just blew up.
That's what he gets for using inferior goods from the black market. Let's go home.
You must be hungry.
I need to melt the ice.
I'm not helping.
Hell yeah.
Did we have a blackout or something?
Maybe everyone else left the dorms?
You got your licenses!
Congratulations! Pop some cake!
That thing is massive!
Wow.
Well, there's a lot of people.
Now we can do hero work together. It'll be great, Kachan.
Oh.
What, you think you're better than me because you got your license first? That's not what I meant. You better shut your face if you want to live.
Oh, never change, Bakugo. Never change. So yeah, there we go. That's woo. So everyone's an official provisional hero. Everyone's got their license. That's awesome. I wonder how it worked out for Class B. I wonder if Kami and the Wind guy got theirs. I forget his name. But I hope I hope they all succeeded and got their respective licenses.
They weren't Class B. They were another school.
Oh, sorry, not Class B. Yeah, they were they were from the other school. You're right. Sorry, my brain. Ugh.
So I think Class B was making fun of Class A because they didn't have anybody that had to do the
provisional,
the makeup exam stuff.
Well, yeah. Well, it's because I think Class B's was not as arduous. I think
Class B wasn't as a whole, but Monoma obviously had to open his mouth about that, you know.
Yeah. But all in all, though, yeah, this was a good episode because we finally got like the Monoma. We finally understand his power now. His power is like he's able to copy powers that are have raw potential. Like he's able to copy Bakugo's because of Bakugo's like raw ability. And then of course whenever it's ones that require training and or like what's the word I'm looking for? Training or like building up, like for instance, like the Black Panther suit, it's able to absorb friction and then release it whenever he wants to. You see, it would be a lot like that, except he's not able to do stuff like that, which is why he couldn't use Ares and he couldn't use Midoriya's.
Yeah.
And
it makes me wonder like how it would work with certain other powers, like because obviously he said like Fat Gum has to build a lot of fat to use his power with.
Yes.
But I know, for example, Momo has to use lipids to create things, basically.
Yes.
And I wonder if he could still create things if he had had a full meal beforehand, or if it would be a different thing if he copied her quirk.
I think maybe he could. I think if he were going up against her, he
Yet
would
again,
gorge
that
himself.
skill ceiling thing I talk about, like she has to know exactly how that thing is made in order to make it. And so I feel like he could only make like
makeup.
He could only make like a select few things probably because he probably hasn't studied how everything's made unless he happens to be one of those dudes that watches how it's made on YouTube all the time,
Yeah. I mean, if I were Momo, I would basically be studying the chemical compounds of things that could be used. Because I know she knows how to make titanium shields and stuff like that. I know she knows how to make cannons and gunpowder and things of the sort. Bladed weapons, staffs. And I would say for me, the flashbangs would probably be, again, one of the things that I would prioritize if I were her. Get the sunglasses.
So something that's like, while technically a mechanical object, it's not like the most complicated mechanical.
No, it's not like okay. For instance, she was able to make those night vision goggles for Tokoyami.
Yeah.
She was able to make the night vision goggles for him.
Technically, I could almost make those because I worked for a night vision company, and I actually was like soldering in circuit boards and stuff. But I would have to learn like the specifics of exactly how those circuit boards were built and everything too. So.
Well, yeah, but flashbangs where they're just a baseline chemical compound that's just sealed within a like metal case. I think that would be pretty easy for her to manufacture. But also, just there's multiple things that can be done to make her power nearly, like, I'm not going to say unbeatable, but as ubiquitous as possible, to where she can basically be in any situation.
Basically,
yeah, like full utility.
I mean, like, how useful would it be, like, if somebody's like flatline on the battlefield, to be able to just pull a defibrillator out of yourself? You know?
Yeah, defib unit, POW. Or someone's having a very bad allergic reaction to something.
Just pull an EpiPen out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. And then, of course,
learning like any and all medical items would be a good thing to do for her.
Yeah. Tetsu has a dent in his armor, and he can't unsolidify that part. Next thing you know,
she just makes a car undenter, basically.
Yeah, the pops a dent thing. And he's like, "Oh, thank God. Okay, we're good. We're good." There's a lot of things that, again, utility-wise, she could be unstoppable. But, again, that remains to be seen. All in all, though, this episode was really good, and I want to see more. I really can't wait to see more of My Hero, because a lot of people are excited we're back to doing My Hero. Like, a lot of people loved the last episode that we reacted to.
Hell yeah.
And they were just like, "Oh my gosh, dude, this is amazing. I love you guys so much." Like, hey, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Y'all are enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it as well.
In which, we're all so done with Over the Garden Wall, kind of. There's one more thing. Uno mas on that.
It's apparently just test footage from what I was told.
Yeah, in which I know what it is, and it's actually on YouTube. It's actually legally on YouTube, so yeah, it will be good to watch that. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. This was My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 12 or 13. I forget at this point. Again, stupid numerical convictions on conventions on Funimation. This was Episode 100 of My Hero Academia. Woo! And thank y'all for tuning in. And I guess until next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
We'll see you then, everybody. Peace.